Lagos, you're welcome if you just joined this. This is Smooth 98.1. It's time for Business Express, and Rotus is in the house this morning. Good morning, Rotus.
Good morning, kayode. Good morning, everyone listening.
And also, we've got a very special guest, Ugo Dre from Nairametrics. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody listening. Yeah, I like that. Hey, good morning.
Lagos, you know what to do. Reach out to us on social media to be a part of the conversation. Use the hashtag BusinessExpress981 and also send your tweets to at Smooth981FM. Also, send your messages to 0809 444 0981.
Thank you so much, kayode. So, stock exchange. This is the third day in a row now. The market has dropped 0.67% was the margin of the decline yesterday. We're at 30,829 points. Shall we drop below, or will we drop below the 30,000, the psychological 30,000 point barrier? 2.8% as far as the month to date decline, 1.9% year to date decline. We had just 11 stocks that gained in value yesterday. Union Diagnostics was the top gainer, up by 10%. NEM Insurance was the top loser, down by 5.53. Let's hop into these stories here. Ugo Dre, what's happening between GSK, GlaxoSmithKline, Consumer Nigeria, and Nairametrics? And so you guys had an article that you wrote. It got their attention. They went to the stock exchange to go and reply. Can you help our listeners out? Is there beef?
No,
help us out. Help us out.
Of course not.
Yeah.
There was so I think last week, GSK issued a press release on the exchange out for dividend payment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the fact of dividend payment, but there was no result to back it up.
Right.
So so the analysts and I actually looked at it and like, dividend.
Where's the result? Right.
Like, so how much exactly did you guys make, and why are you paying dividend? And, I mean, these things typically have effect on share prices, and of course, people who have info about the result, who take advantage, and then probably purchase shares at cheap. So that was kind of like a concern for Nairametrics, and then they sent inquiries to the company.
Mm-hmm.
I think the response wasn't gotten on time, and so and then an article went out
Right.
that dividend has been basically announced, but without results.
Right.
So typically, you want to see results first before dividend.
Exactly.
That's typically how it works, and so that way you can look at the dividend and say, okay, what's the dividend payout ratio, what's the dividend yield, and what exactly is your profit, and this will determine whether you want to buy the shares and
Right.
any sort of dividend, or want to wait till after the dividend is paid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why that article went out, and then so they responded. GSK responded, and that look, they saw they did confirm that dividends were announced and the results will be announced later. But then they didn't really explain why dividend came out first
Before the results.
which is typically not enough, like I said earlier.
And they've restarted the stock exchange. They put a notice out. They said that they will release the results on or before the 28th of March, which is today. So we expect, right. So it will be. So
but it's kind of uncanny though, because you don't expect dividend announcement to come
before the results. Right. It's really
sometimes
weird.
they come perhaps at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and dividend announcement is usually contained in the results itself.
Right.
Right. So I don't know if this is supposed to be some kind of guidance, but then we don't want things like this
It
happening.
raises eyebrows, right?
We want to see dividend and results come out. If you want to do it maybe at the same time, but results first. Let's see the results first.
With transparency in the industry, we need this across board. So good stuff. We will wait and see what happens today, and see if they release the result. I want to get your thoughts on the rate cuts. I've been asking everybody I can ask. The MPC surprised everyone yesterday, cutting rates. What did you think?
Yeah, so the cut rate by I think
50 basis points.
Call it 50 basis, 50 basis points.
Yes,
50 basis points.
Yes,
So that's
50.
0.5%.
Right.
Don't mind them. It's just 0.5%.
Yeah.
So we've gone from 14% to 13.5%,
Right.
and it's been like that it's been 40% for over 2 years, 2 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So now they cut it to 13.5%, and it was kind of surprising because nobody expected it anytime soon. In fact, some analysts believe that, I also believe that as well, that look, there might even be a slight hike in inflation in the near term. And that's because there's some costs, there's some prices of goods and services are expected to probably go up later in the year due to certain other factors. For example, there's tariffs. For example, there's fuel as well.
Right.
It's likely that fuel suddenly pulled out. Some other things might come in, and then and of course, it's minimum wage they're talking about in the system.
Right.
So these things might basically trigger another inflation run. So if it triggers another inflation run, then NPR might also go up. But then the CBN is saying, look, what's the point of keeping it at 40%? Treasury bills rate is way below 14%, meaning that a lot of people have more comfort investing in treasury bills and putting their money anywhere else. So people are not looking for that much risk. So people are willing to invest treasury bills at 10, 11, 12%. So what's the point, keeping yields at 14%? It means that, money supply is probably not as much as they think. So and a lot of the money has already been sucked out by the CBN through treasury bills and other government securities. So that's why they basically cut rates. But for you and I, Rotus and
kayode, yeah,
it doesn't really affect you that much,
right?
Yeah, and I think I put out a thread on that on Twitter. You can check my handle. It doesn't really affect you that much because you would expect that when a rate cut happens, it should affect interest rates. And that's a very, very funny issue for you.
Yes, I've been advocating forever, yeah.
Like that,
right.
Because there are other factors that you have to put into consideration when you look at lending rate. So when banks lend you money, yes, they look at MPR and usually add a margin to it. So MPR plus X%. But then there's also the structural issues. Banks also incur huge logistics costs. Banks also pay huge electricity bills and alternative energy as well. Banks also have to cater for their own transportation, security, and things. So this thing costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
These are structural issues in the system, things that the government ordinarily should have provided for if we had the right infrastructure.
Right.
And then we would have all benefited from huge cost savings that the economies of scale would have brought. So you don't have this here. So banks, everybody has to basically just cater for themselves. So that cost has to be embedded in your interest rate. So that's why you see interest rates higher, about 21, 22%. So even if you have single digit inflation, it's going to be very difficult to have single digit interest rates in Nigeria if we don't deal with all the structural issues. That's also because on the long term, inflation rate in Nigeria is typically around 12, 13%. I'm not seeing it in single digits on the long term. So when you need inflation rate to be single digit for a long term. For example, in the US, in the UK, and most European countries, you have inflation rate at about 2%
right.
over 20 years. So predictable. So that's why you see interest rates there at about 4, 5%, 6%. So even at 6%, interest rate is 300% higher than inflation. So in Nigeria, at 12% or 11% inflation rate and lending rate at 22%, that's just 100% margin. Whereas in European countries, it's probably
much higher,
200, 300%. So that's basically why, with all the rate cuts, it doesn't affect you and I that much. Yeah, in terms of maybe your savings deposit rate, that might drop a bit because banks typically only drop that one.
Yeah,
they won't drop the other one. I mean, who really looks at savings deposit rate? It's just too minuscule for you to bother about.
Yeah.
And then in terms of treasury bill rates, nothing much is going to happen as well because treasury bills yields are probably going to keep going down because a lot of people are moving money into treasury bills, and that is why you want the stock market to be more transparent so that people can invest more in stocks.
Exactly.
So a lot of people are like, this stock market thing, I beg
I'm not doing it.
Feeling it at all. So I'd rather just pack my money and put it in treasury bills and wait for the next.
Solid breakdown, look, just solid.
That message from Ben. He says, "Good morning, Rotus. What's the meaning of a GDP rebasing and its implications on a country?"
Okay, yeah, we touched on this yesterday. Ugo Dre, there was we heard from the CBN governor that they will be putting towards a recommendation for the federal government to rebase GDP since it hasn't been done. I think since 2010 or so. Can you help us out? What's the definition and what it means for GDP of what it means for the country?
So, if you recall, was it in 20?
I think it was 2010
or 11 or so?
Yeah.
We had a rebasement of GDP. So rebasing GDP basically is, so GDP is, they take a certain year, maybe say, let's just say for example 2010, right? And they say, okay, we're going to freeze cost of goods and services produced in Nigeria as of 2010. So that's going to be a freeze. And then annually, if say in 2015, you look at cost of goods and services produced in 2015 versus the base year of 2010. So that will give you an idea of what your GDP growth rate is and blah, 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 blah. So that's basically theoretically what economists do. So if you freeze it at 2010 for too long, then you haven't actually you may not have captured the true, value of goods produced in your country.
Right.
Because 2010 is such a long time. So and it's 2018.
Mhm.
So I think basement typically happens maybe every 5 years.
Yes, that's
So,
correct. It's every 5 years. Yeah.
5 years. So Nigeria is due for one more, another rebasement.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's why they're saying, look, why don't you? Because remember, exchange rate basically has doubled
Right.
over the last, in terms of naira terms, over the last 4 years or so. Compared to 2010 when it was probably less than 150 or so.
Mhm.
It's about
360 now.
360 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you do a rebasement, then you probably think that some people want to believe that the Nigerian's GDP value is probably more than the 350 or so $million that is currently $1 billion that we're currently valued at. So
Right.
that's really the argument here. But at the end of the day, guys, I don't know how this thing affects you. It's just
It's just
good for
figures.
Yeah, it's just good for
It's good for
It's
business.
a good talking point. Nigeria's GDP is
Yeah, but it's going
like $600 billion. So Nigeria is one of the top 20 biggest GDP countries in the world.
How
Like,
does
you
it
feel
help
good,
us?
but then your pocket, nothing has increased. Basically,
Thank you for that, Ugo. All right, Ben, hope that answers your question. What else we have?
Well, Ted from Papa says, good morning, guys. Nice analysis, Uncle Ugo. Okay, well, I hope CBN targets of single-digit inflation will be reflective in this time once it's achieved, not like during Jonathan's era since of single-digit inflation that's not reflective on the economy. And Jay says, morning, Business Express crew, GDP rebasing was not 2010, it was 2013.
Oh, okay.
I like the GSK story. Henry Manuel says, I predicted a record though.
Henry went.
If you look at IFRS, excuse me, the banks are supposed to disclose the interest they charge. That's not related to a specific loan, but operational charges. And finally, Bingakam, like I said, if you decide to indulge in your fantasies by importing pizza from London, for example, are you breaking the law? The role of government is to ensure you pay the appropriate taxes.
Benga reads the news, he's on the news, and he's always predicting our stories. Benga, that's exactly what we're going to touch on this. Real quick, Kayode, a couple minutes, yeah? Ugo Dre, real quick. This thing came out yesterday. The minister of the minister of Agriculture, Mr. Aldo Ogbe, I think he was talking to the Senate Committee on Agriculture, and he said what Benga put in his message, that Nigerians, we're going to get the audio, we'll have the video out so you guys can listen to it. But anyway, we'll go there real quick. He said Nigerians are...
I can read it out.
Go ahead, please.
They said, do you know, sir, that there are Nigerians who use their cell phones to import pizza from London? They buy in London and bring it on British Airways in the morning to pick up at the airport. It is a very annoying situation, and we have to move. Can you imagine? We have to move a lot faster in cutting down some of these things. What is your business? Oh my God!
This is the most amazing thing I've seen in my life.
Business? Like, how is it your business where I order my pizza from,
right?
Or where I order my coffee? I might as well just order a bottle of water from London,
right?
How in this world is it how is it government's business? What kind of government? Like, how is it government business? Like,
I don't know.
Am I not paying for it?
I was stunned.
Is it not taxing? Like, how? Anyway, look, this is very petrifying, and I hope that some of these guys just realize that we're in a democracy and we're also in a free market.
Right.
This is not socialism at all.
Right.
I just hope this is just one big game.
Yeah. Ugo Dre of Nairametrics, thank you so much for joining us today. Do check out his Twitter handle is @Ugo Dre, so you can look at the thread that he has on Twitter. Also,
the pizza thread?
No, it's not the pizza thread. I check out the Nairametrics story on GSK. Thank you all for your messages as well.
All right, Lagos, please stay close to video. We've got multiple programming coming your way.
I'm glad we're able to touch on that one. I thought the thing was in live. They shared it in
Yeah,
live.
Yeah. You know, not. I had a great time going to check it out.
I'm gonna keep your bio. Can I have it?
Eh?
I was just gonna come and do it.
Thank you.